There was once a company that was the largest mobile phone manufacturer in the world. It held more than 50% of the global market share and was a symbol of innovation and quality. But today, it's just a shadow of its former self in the mobile phone industry. That company is Nokia. How did a company with everything, brand, technology, and market dominance, fall into decline? Let's explore how Nokia reached the peak of its success, why it collapsed, and the lessons we can learn from its downfall. Most people think of Nokia as a phone company, but it was once a multi-sector conglomerate. Before its fame in mobile phones, Nokia was involved in industries like paper, rubber, and electronics. Nokia's golden age, roughly spanning the late 1990s to the mid-2000s, marked its dominance as the world's leading mobile phone manufacturer. By 2000, Nokia held a 31% global mobile phone market share, which peaked at 40.4% in 2008 IDC data. It sold 468.4 million handsets in 2007, dwarfing competitors like Motorola and Samsung. This era saw Nokia as a technological and cultural juggernaut, but its reliance on Symbian and slow response to the iPhone's 2007 launch sowed seeds for its later decline. At its peak, Symbian was the world's most popular operating system. But when iOS and Android emerged with user-friendly interfaces and rich app ecosystems, Symbian's flaws became evident. It was complex, difficult to develop for, and unsuited for touchscreen phones. MeeGo, an attempt to replace Symbian, wasn't ready before Nokia decided to partner with Microsoft and switch to Windows Phone, a controversial move. In 2011, Nokia bet on Windows Phone, abandoning all other operating systems. However, Windows Phone couldn't compete with iOS and Android. With fewer apps, a limited user base, and slow innovation, the platform became a burden instead of a lifeline. This decision alienated loyal customers and failed to attract new ones. One reason Nokia couldn't change was its rigid corporate culture. Internal departments worked in silos, there was infighting among executives, and leadership avoided making bold decisions. While competitors focused on software and ecosystems, Nokia remained fixated on hardware design, ignoring the shifting trends in the market. When Chinese manufacturers like Huawei and Xiaomi emerged with affordable smartphones, Nokia couldn't keep up. It also lost market share in emerging markets due to high prices and lackluster features. Apple and Samsung became the dominant players, leaving Nokia struggling to stay relevant. In 2014, Microsoft acquired Nokia's mobile phone division, but the deal was a failure. Microsoft exited the phone market in 2017, marking the end of Nokia's journey in the mobile phone industry. Nokia's collapse is a classic lesson in failing to adapt to change. In a fast-paced industry, delays, complacency, and a lack of vision can bring even a giant to its knees. Today, Nokia has repositioned itself in the telecommunications infrastructure sector, but its legacy in the mobile phone industry remains a story worth remembering. Thank you for reading. If you want to explore more lessons from iconic failures, like, comment, and subscribe.